So, fellas, if you're like me, then you'll know that this game does not run very well, at all. And I couldn't find any good videos that actually helped me, so I figured I'd make this one to save you some time. So, in this video, I'll show you how I went from 50 to 60 FPS to a smooth and consistent 100 plus FPS in game, even with a crappier PC like mine. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Okay, so guys, what you actually want to do is go into your file explorer, go into your local disk C drive, and then you'll see users here, and you want to double click that, and then you go to your username there, and then you want to find app data. And if yours isn't actually showing up, what you want to do is just press view and then come down to the right here and it will say hidden items. Just make sure that's ticked, otherwise as you can see it won't show up. So yeah, tick that, then go to app data, press local, and you want to search for Marvel. You can do that by just pressing M and you should see it quite quickly, as you can see. Double click that, go into saved, and then go to config, and then you want to go to Windows. Now before you mess with this at all, make sure you right click this, properties, untick the read only if it's ticked, if not just leave it, then apply, OK, double click, come into here, and what helped me was this is usually on 1, so you want to actually set this to a 0. You want to come scroll down down here, and you actually want to find this, so you'll see resolution size X and Y. And basically what you want to do with that is set that to this value that I've got right here. But this is for slightly worse PCs, or you can try a slightly higher resolution and, you know, try your mileage with that. But I keep it on this, and I'll show you exactly what I do in game as well. But first, what we want to do is press save once we've put that in, because this will be 1920 by 1080 by default, and then you just want to change that, type 960 by 540. Make sure you change the reflection quality as well to 0, as that gives you better frames. Press save, exit out, and then make sure, this is very important, press properties, read only, apply, OK. And now when you boot it off the game, you'll see that it's actually in a lower resolution. And then once you've booted the game, your game will look a little bit different, but it's just for recording purposes, so the resolution will be a lot smaller. Just press the cog, press settings, and then what you want to do is I'll show you the settings that I use right now. But set this to full screen because it's way better input lag and it's just better all around, so definitely set it to that. Then just come to anti-aliasing, and I've found that this one has actually been much better than TAAU. However, if you've got a NVIDIA GPU that supports it, I would use that instead, or vice versa if you've got an AMD one. And then what I usually do is set this to ultra performance, and then I'd scroll down. This would be usually set at 80 for me. Depends, but you can set it to 0 as well, so it's really up to you. But if you really want the best frame rate, I'd say 0 is probably the best, to be honest. Do not have this on. This is an absolute killer for like input lag. It adds so much, and it will make you play so much worse, so definitely leave that off. But with low latency mode, your mileage kind of will vary with this, so I tend to keep it off actually, just because I think my computer's not good enough and it doesn't handle it very well. But then just scroll down. You can have this on or off, it's up to you, same as this. VSync, make sure that's off because it just adds, it stops screen tearing and adds a little bit of input lag, so that we don't really want that. And then for your settings, honestly, there's nothing really special. You can just set it to low, and that will set everything down to the very lowest. Make sure you don't really mess with reflections and hit apply and stuff, because it will mess with what we did earlier. But yeah, that's practically everything. But a tip that I can actually give you if you want to get a little bit better at this game and maybe like better visibility, etc. Make sure that you go to enemy color and set it to like something like yellow, something bright that stands out, because I think red kind of meshes in with the background of stuff quite harshly. So yeah, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video and it helped, please leave a comment and like and subscribe. I'd appreciate all of that, because I was having this problem myself and I had to fix it because I couldn't really find a video on it. And click up there for the best free game that you haven't heard of yet. Alright, have a good one.